And then I was made to kill for the CIA, a lot of folks. I was made to just
Adults?
kill random people,
Are these adults you're killing or children?
both.
Really? So you'd kill adults as a child as well?
I don't remember. I remember killing this guy when I was 15. He was a homeless man. I was in Reno, Nevada.
Yeah.
See, my grandpa, something I haven't said is my grandpa, he was also involved with country music industry. He'd been involved with the trauma-based mind control program, but they'd worked on programming him too. He was all messed up in the head and he'd been put through programming,
Yeah.
and he was raising me like a country song that guided my path. And so there's a song, I think Big Iron, Johnny
Yeah.
Cash sings it. Uh, 19 and one more. There's notches on this guy's pistol, 19 and one more.
Mm.
So I was always intended to kill 20, but I've killed more than 20. I remember my grandpa apologizing to me that they'd made me kill more than 20 people. And this guy in Reno, I killed a man in Reno, and we just killed him to watch him die, John.
Really?
I, yeah, I just
How,
turned 15. It was my birthday, and I was made to shoot him.
so yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah,
how are you killing these people? And are you in an altar when you do it? Or are you in your base personality when you do it?
you're in an altar.
Right.
You're in an altar. You're in an altar personality.
Super
And
soldier,
they
as
would,
we call it.
yeah, yeah. And so some of those killings, I was made to kill people in Disneyland.
Mm.
There's one thing I don't talk about it with anyone because it was so awful.
Mm.
But one time I was made to kill the girl that played the role of Alice. I was made to kill her, and I was made to kill families. That was for the CIA. Yeah, so they use you to get rid of people, and they take you to an altar in order to get you to do it. And there can be steps to taking you to that point of being in that altar.
Mm.
Like you said a little while ago, it's a net, it's a spider web of
Yeah.
various, we could call
Parts.
them bubbles or a honeycomb.
Yeah.
You have to work through that honeycomb to reach that specific personality. And so they would push you to that point. It's often called going over the rainbow. We're going to take you over the rainbow.
Oh,
You
right.
come to a door, and then they would say, your journey's about to begin. You're going to go over the rainbow. Will you open the door to your future? And then that's when it would hit you like,
And you
oh
become the
shit.
altar. Yeah. So where's that happening?
Yeah,
So they are they working with you in a room to mind control you into that altar first for a couple of hours and then set you out into the, outside world to carry out the murder?
it depends.
Mm.
It depends on what you're being programmed to do.
Yeah.
Um, when I was 16, 17,
Mm.
I was made to, I was tested, John. And so I was bought by Bird for the CIA
Mm.
in 93. And then in 97, I want to say, 96, 95,
Mm.
I was tested by Dick Cheney to be involved with Pentagon level black operations because the CIA, there's different levels in the project
Mm.
and different slaves for different uses. Well, they wanted to use me for Pentagon level black ops for the CIA, where your orders come from the Pentagon and even from the White House. I
Mm.
was made to kill a man named Masaru Takumi in Kobe, Japan. I acted as a sniper and I shot him when there was another group of men who assaulted him on the ground. And that was that those our orders were directly from the White House for that operation. And when Cheney
Mm.
tested me, I was made to kill a girl who was from my hometown, Nampa, Idaho, and the switching process wasn't very long at that time when I was made to do that. I was working for my girlfriend's dad. He was ex-military, and she was involved in the project. We'd been made to make porn together, been programmed together there in the Boise Valley, and I worked for her dad. And one day we were just going to go do a furniture delivery. I did furniture delivery for him. He owned a furniture store called Heirlooms there in Nampa.
Mhm.
And we were going to do a furniture delivery at a bar, or we were going to pick up a piece of furniture that they said needed repairs. And so at the end of the day, me, this other guy that I worked with, and the boss, we
Mhm.
loaded up into the van and we went to a place called the Monkey Bar, where I was told we were going to go pick up a piece of furniture. It was the last piece of furniture for the day. And then I was done for the summer working for him. So we went over there and they took me into the bar, and the switching, I would say, began when we entered the bar. I started to switch. I started to realize things were off. Something was wrong. I was going through different personalities. They took me inside. When I got to the threshold to the office of what they said was the owner of the bar, that's when they gave me direct triggers and cues that it was time to switch. You were going over the rainbow. And then I opened the door and went in the room, and Dick Cheney was in there. My grandfather was in there. Um, this girl's father was in there. They were involved with the Mormon church,
Mm.
and I was made to murder this girl. So this bar was called Monkey Bar because they had live monkeys there,
Right.
John. It was easy for them to hide people there as
Mm.
well as monkeys. They were able to hold people there and do these kinds of activities. And so I was made to murder this girl there. It was a horrifying experience. And it took me a while to come out of that personality that they'd taken me to. And even doing the act pushes you even further over that rainbow. And
Yeah.
you're all messed up, man.
What are those triggers? You know, like you said, when you got to the bar, they would like drop in triggers. Like, can you say? Yeah, I was like, what sort of things are they saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, things like you're going over the rainbow.
Yeah. Okay, that one. Yeah.
That's a key trigger right there. You're
And there's
about
a
to go.
song. There's a song like Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is a
I'm
song.
wondering whether like some of these songs are deliberately designed to trigger people. I
They
mean,
are.
even the LGBTQ flag is a rainbow. I wonder if that's connected. I don't know. I mean, it makes you think, doesn't it?
I don't know the answer to that,
No, I don't.
John.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that song Over the Rainbow, I would argue is.
Right.
Yeah. And they've harassed me with that song before.